We are all God in disguise. We are expressions of the multiverse, thought and focused into a single sentient point. Every single human being is a point that the entire universe has been conspiring to create. A single thought in the grander scape that we find ourselves in. This landscape is remarkable. It shows expression of the grander whole in the tiniest of points, and a human being is a very small point. Even us sentient human beings are minuscule when we consider the entire universe and all the other dimensions and universes around us. When I say that we are God, we are all God in disguise, I am talking about the fact that we are all connected and focused in ways that we have a direct link to the divine at all times. We have a direct link to the source at all times. And in the end, we will realize we are all parts, pieces of the source. And we'll realize how infinite we are. We feel finite. We feel confined to a body. We feel confined to an individual. We feel confined to a person. But in the end, we will realize that this person, this individual, this being that we are, these focused points that the cosmos has created. Well, in essence, we have created ourselves because we are ineffably a part of the cosmos. That each one of these points that we are was absolutely necessary for the grander existence of everything else. We are gods in the sense that we can choose to be a part of this grander function, or we can function just for ourselves. If we choose to function just for ourselves, we soon realize that we're identifying with the most destructible part of ourselves, the ego. The ego is the disguise. Now, so many people embrace ego. God, I guess you could say, has disguised himself so well in some people that they can't even see past the disguise. God can't even see past the disguise in essence, because God is choosing to accept a certain degree of illusion to exist in order to experience him or her itself, however you want to see God. We are all pieces of the divine. When we slowly start to realize the microcosmic and macrocosmic pieces and understandings of the universe, we start to realize that as above, so below, but more importantly, all is same, all is similar, all is one. Whether it be above or below, we're all going towards a single destination of removing our disguise. It may take some souls longer. It may have been almost instantaneous for others. But we all serve a function in this grand play. Even the villains serve a function. But, as Paramahansa Yogananda said, if you're going to play the villain, you must be willing to accept the villain's punishment. It may take your soul longer to understand its divinity. It may take revelation after revelation after revelation before the soul finally gets it in essence. Though really the soul is a recording device, a divine recording device, barely fastened to the people that we are, barely fastened to the ego. And all the decisions that the ego makes, the soul records. All the punishments and rewards the ego makes, the soul records. There is this eye of God following us everywhere. Like, and I'm Hindu, but in the Bible, and I consider it a very metaphysical book, the eye of God followed Cain even into the deepest tomb, because that eye is within every single one of us, always watching, observing every single thought. In essence, we are observing ourselves, but it can feel like something is observing us and forcing us to act a certain way, to remain conscious of our decisions. But really, we're watching ourselves. The deepest parts of ourselves are beckoning us to go back to the source. And that's what we can choose to do. My brothers and sisters, we are all God in disguise. You just have to learn how to remove the disguise and see yourself, your true self. Thank you very much for watching. Find yourselves. And I hope to see all of you in the future.